On the economy, Pat Toomey is the Republican senator for Pennsylvania. Senator, have you already seen results from tax reform in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, we sure have, Dana. I fully expected, and I said at the time that if we lower the cost of investing in business by lowering taxes on capital expenditures, that business would invest more and we would see over time higher compensation for workers. The only thing I was wrong about was I didn't realize it would happen immediately. But well over 2 million workers, including many, many tens of thousands of Pennsylvanians, have already gotten a pay raise, a bonus, increasing contribution to their pension plans because the business sees the greater free cash flow that they have, and they need to invest in their workforce to retain and to attract good workers. So it's already happening.
I know the Obama administration sort of regrets after passing Obamacare that they didn't get out on the road and continue to sell it, and it's one of the reasons, I think just one of the reasons it remained so unpopular while he was president. Do the Republicans understand the need to get out there and talk about that? And is that why President Trump is there today? If you look at these two Marist polls, or it's a Marist poll, but two aspects of it, still only 36% of people polled here favor the bill, and only 39% think that tax reform will help them financially. Is there a way for you to help sell this so that people will understand and maybe change their mind about the bill?
Yeah, well, first of all, the problem with Obamacare was it was bad policy. So
right, that's why I said it was only one aspect.
Right, you're right. But you're right. Some of my Democratic colleagues and some in the media have done a good job of completely mischaracterizing the tax reform. In fact, there's a lot of Americans think that they're going to get a tax increase when, in fact, they're getting a tax cut. So one thing that's going to help us a lot is withholdings are going to change by the end of February. People are going to see the paycheck that they bring home has gone up. And there's nothing more powerful than what you see with your own eyes. But I think your fundamental point is right. We should continue to go out, make the case. I'm thrilled that the president is in Pennsylvania. I wish I could be with him, but I'm stuck down here in Washington, as you know. But we should be making the case and reminding people of the benefits that are occurring.
At the beginning of the show, John Roberts from the White House was reporting about the president's trip and the president's tweet this morning in support of Mr. Saccone, or Saccone, I think I'm saying that right now. He's running in the special House election to replace Tim Murphy. The Gravis poll has him up 12 points, but apparently there are Republicans who are nervous about that race. Do they have a right to be nervous?
So I'm very confident that Rick is going to win that race. He's a good candidate. He's been elected before. He's doing a good job. But look, we shouldn't take anything for granted. The fact is, in special elections for House seats across the country, Democratic candidates have overperformed what you might typically expect for those districts. So we don't want to get caught asleep at the switch, and we're not. Rick Saccone is a good candidate. He's working hard. There are additional resources being brought in to help him, and I'm confident he's going to win this race.
All right, and then last question to you. What's happening? Are we going to shut it down or not shut down the government? And will you vote for the CR if it's presented, if it's a short-term one?
So I believe the House is likely to pass a short-term continuing funding measure. I will support it if it gets over here. And the question is, in the Senate, we need 60 votes. Will the Democrats join us in keeping the government open, in getting 6 years reauthorization of the children's health insurance? Or will they shut it down over the fact that we have not yet resolved immigration?
How will the Republicans put the pressure all back on the Democrats so that they're the ones having to grapple with it?
Well, if a Republican-controlled House passes it in their body, and then the vast majority of Republicans support it here, but the Democrats don't give us the votes to get to 60, then it's pretty clear it's the Democrats that took it down.
Interesting. All right. Pennsylvania Senator Pat Toomey, thank you.
Thanks for having me, Dana.